all fours. Sucking dick, she be all for it, and she be all yours. I jump her off like Spider-Man, Peter Parkour.
Oh,
Nah, I don't think it's none of them.
I can see her in mine a little bit.
Yes, she's yes, but it's none of them.
Yo, that's new music, man, off the Horseshoe Game's new EP. You know what I'm saying? The name of that song right there is called Lyrical Miracle. All right, that is volume number 2.
Yes,
all right, y'all. What up, Horseshoe Gang?
What's going on, bro? How you feeling, man?
Yo, man, why don't y'all break everybody down about that song, man, Lyrical Miracle?
Yeah, man, that song is part 2. Lyrical Miracle is some shit that niggas say on some almost making fun of lyricists, you know what I mean? Nigga, we don't want to hear that lyrical miracle spiritual shit. You know what I mean? So what we did, we was like, you know what, man?
Yeah, we embraced it. We was
you know
like,
what I mean?
shit.
Niggas like, oh, you niggas don't fuck with this type of shit? Alright, watch this. Niggas don't know we the cracking. That's how you do it.
Yeah, he's right. 100%.
Jump on him with the quickness.
100%.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Once again, man, this is UNG Radio Station. The one and only Judges Table, episode number 15. I am the big homie Madman with the one and only Doc J and Debo.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Right now, if you're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, we are hosting our 5th annual awards for the Unsigned Artist Hangout Awards. Yeah, and you can go on Twitter right now and vote for Debo right here at the end of the table as one of the top MCs of the year. We had a shitload of MCs that was nominated. We put them on Twitter and they all voted. Now it's down to the last 8. And Debo happened to be in the top 8. You can go on to Twitter and vote for him right now, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not no favoritism. I didn't pick it. Julius didn't pick it. Crook didn't pick it. The world picked the man. So he's on Twitter. Go and vote for him. Show some love. You know what I'm saying? Go vote for him. How you feel about being nominated this year, Debo?
Oh, that's dope, man. I mean, niggas know. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, I'm your local rap legend. West Coast. That's what it is.
Are you one of those MCs that tweet your own shit, or you support people that talk about you, or you don't follow or retweet people back?
No, I follow people, yeah. I follow a gang, motherfucker.
You know what I can't stand?
Most of them is bad bitches, but yeah.
I ain't mad at that. What I can't stand is artists who people love, and you go to his Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, he got 1 million followers, but he don't follow nobody.
Yeah, that's weak.
That's sucker shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's extra weak.
You know what I'm saying? And in this rap game for this week, you know what I'm saying, everybody say, hey man, y'all should do this, y'all should do that. This is UNG Radio Station, Judges Table, Horseshoe Game, Family Business. This is what we do. We ain't get ready to do it, satisfy nobody, but we're going to keep doing us.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But we will show love to those who love us. You know what I'm saying? They want a little bit of news, we'll give you a little brief news, all right? Now, they say Tory Lanez was arrested, and they found the gun in his car. Prior little altercation went on when he was hanging out with Megan Stallion. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's banging Megan Stallion, don't really care. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, is that the hip-hop police, or he just got caught slipping? So you make the call.
What city was he in, though?
Somewhere in Cali, out in Hollywood Hills.
Oh,
he's in Hollywood. Oh, shit.
The hip-hop police.
Yeah, I definitely think it's the hip-hop police.
Yeah, you in Cali, man. I think, you know what I think, too, bro? Like, because of that, they've been doing it, but because of that Pop Smoke shit, I feel like they've been tightening up on, you know, rappers that come out here moving around. I feel like they put an extra little magnifying glass on niggas, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I just think when you know you got that spotlight on you, though, you got to be just a little bit more smart than that, though. You feel what I mean? Now, of course, it's the hip-hop police. You know what I'm saying? We all know about that. But that's my point. We all know about that. So if you know about it, kind of be just a little bit more, you know what I mean? Just a little bit more quick on your feet when it comes to certain things. Because this is the same cat who I believe, hey, wasn't he on camera smacking somebody in the club or something?
Well, he got arrested a couple years ago in Florida for having a gun, too.
See what I'm talking about? It's like, man, you that's what you got the goons for and all that. But it's just hard to take the hood out of the nigga, even when you take the nigga out the hood, though. It's just hard.
Well, in this day and time, you got to be strapped. If you don't, ain't no telling what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know what niggas don't, I feel like niggas don't realize, though, is that for niggas like, for somebody like Q-Tip, somebody like Kendrick, somebody like J. Cole, somebody like Common Sense, they can move around a little more discreetly because they don't have huge entourage, they don't have a bunch of chains, they don't have a bunch of flashy shit. So a nigga like Common might be moving around with that thing on him, and one nigga with him, you wouldn't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, he not drawing a lot of attention to himself. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't have your ice on. A nigga like, you know, want to shine and all that. I'm just saying that you got to know what come with that. If you walk into a club and like, yo, man, I need 50 niggas in with me. and all niggas is iced up, niggas is tattoos on the face, niggas is like, y'all niggas is gonna draw attention. So it's a little harder to have them, the motherfucking thumper on you.
Right, you know what I'm saying? That's deep right there, you know. People still thugging. You know what I'm saying? They still thugging out here on these streets. And what we're going to do now is get into a song pertaining to what we're talking about. Some people make music for the radio. Some people make music for the streets. This song right here is called Thuggin' Like It's Nothing. Now, personally, the original Thuggin' Like It's Nothing is one of my favorite joints. This is a remix. First of all, I feel ashamed y'all didn't come and get me and put me on it. Yeah. These niggas, I tell you, boy. I'm related to the niggas and shit, you know what I'm saying? But on the real, though, they know it. They know that was my favorite joint. They could have came and got me and shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's a business. What they say, family business. You know what I'm saying? I guess I wasn't on the contract. God damn it, shit. I got to get on the contract. I might start hanging out at the studio or something. But what made y'all or inspired y'all to make a remix of this joint?
You know what, man? The Top Ramen Nigga album is one of my favorite projects by Horseshoe Game. You know what I mean? We dropped it in 2013. And I'm like, man, you know, just kind of, we wanted to kind of dust off something that might not have gotten the attention that we wanted it to get. And what better than some shit that we still represent right now? Right. Like some songs and project is for the time. We put out a mixtape or album just for that time, how we was feeling during that month or that 2-3 months or whatever. But some shit is just resonate with people just.
Yeah, it's timeless. You know what I'm saying? And it's a gang of top ramen niggas that's out there still currently, and I'm one of them. You know
I love how you said that. You know the song by our big homie Melly Mel?
Yeah.
The message?
The message, yeah.
Hey, that song is timeless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's get into this joint right here. Thuggin' Like It's Nothing. It's timeless. Thuggin' Like It's Nothing from the one and only Horseshoe Game coming out of Long Beach, California. Get your copy now. Alright? Thuggin' Like It's Nothing. Dice Man, Kenny Siegel, Debo.
I'm sitting sideways, pulling out that driveway. I'm driving that bucket like it's a Benz, fucking John say. You rappers claiming that you rich and flossing all day. I'm making that shit for all the niggas that can't relate. I'm just rapping like it's nothing. I'm a gun motherfucker, I'm a hustler. Plus I'm on the cover, I'm just rapping like it's nothing. You be studying with a budget in your front. Put that on something, I'm just rapping like it's nothing. Y'all say y'all touching bucks, y'all motherfuckers be frontin' tough. Y'all ain't part of that Mile High Club, but y'all do be fucking up. I'ma pull this bucket up with expired tags, right fast. You say you can buy a jag on a fun jag and cypher gas. I ain't rich, but like you bad, big ass titties, call a rack city. Yeah, I can bag, same type of bad chick, tiger has. They like the swag, you like the brag about the course you drive. Of course we line, that shit really. What are you owe? What are you owe? You slip the line. We don't need your car, house, or none of that shit you gon' find. Team full of animals and we on point. Porcupine and gutter motherfucker. I'll cut a motherfucker, gut a nigga like a fish. Yeah, I'll gut a motherfucker. My shit is raw and it's rugged. Keep it on, it's 100. I'm a top ramen nigga and you just got off the bus. But nigga, now all of a sudden, y'all niggas ballin' and stuntin'. My nigga, you frontin'. Put that on your mama or something. Okay, now hold up. My nigga, it's funny to me. I be getting more honeys than these dummies that got way more money than me. You see, I'm coming from nothing. But your woman with me, and now she coming from nothing. Cause I fucked her for free. Now when y'all floss like that, y'all niggas shouldn't feel too safe. I know niggas that killed you when they bills due for those bills you claim. Let's say for real you pay. Let's say you William Gates. We will split your wig. We got bills to pay. I'm sitting sideways, pulling out that driveway. I'm driving that bucket like it's a Benz. Fuck what y'all say. You rappers claiming that you rich and flossing all day. I'm making that shit for all the niggas that can't relate. I'm just thugging like it's nothing.
I'm a gutter motherfucker, yeah. UNG radio station, Judges Table, episode number 15. Thuggin' Like It's Nothing by the one and only Horseshoe Game. You know what I'm saying? Man, that beat right there, vicious.
Oh yeah, shout out to the homie I9, man. He did all the, he blazed it for us. Shout out to him.
What's the deal with I9?
I9 is the homie, man. We've been knowing him for about, I don't know, 10 years. He got a recording spot in Glendale. You know what I mean? So we tap in with him anytime.
I9, that ain't what you call his son, is it?
No. Whose son?
JC?
No. Nah, I9 is he older than JC's son.
Okay, what's JC's son name?
You talking about active? Homie active. Corey.
Active. All right, you know what I'm saying.
Shout out to Corey, man. Active,
hey, with that right there, man, y'all work with a lot of artists and a lot of producers. Who do you feel comfortable working with the most?
You mean artists or producers?
You know, one thing people don't know also that Madman and Crooked Eye make beats.
Oh yeah.
When we gonna hear a Crooked Eye track on the Horseshoe Gang album?
That's hella funny.
I mean, shit, man. The funny thing is, we for the most part, we work with family. You know what I mean? For the most part. Like, we got, we got people that we fuck with for 10, 20 years that's kind of like family, so that too. So we don't, in our whole career, we haven't done a whole ton of, collabs with people that's not in-house, you know what I mean?
But Active is one of the ones, though. Active is somebody who we real comfortable with because, we've been on him his whole life. You know what I'm saying? Him and his pops, so they family, of course. So he probably at the top of the list as far as who we're the most comfortable with. Royce is another one. You know what I'm saying? Like people know the cat's out of the bag when it comes to he produced our albums. Right? People know that, right? Okay. So yeah, he produced our family business album. Yeah. So he's somebody, and
that shit gonna be
But yeah, no man, it's just cats like that, just the in-house guys. Them are the most. This who we the most comfortable with.
Okay. Speaking of producers and rappers, right? Y'all seen when the nigga 50 was throwing them chairs, right?
Oh wow.
So I didn't see that. I seen people talking about, it, but I didn't see 100% what the fuck.
So this is my thing, man. That's that brings me to a point that I gotta stress to young, like, up and coming rappers and
singers. It had to do with that cat, right?
Because the nigga
that wanted to give him his demo.
Yeah, the nigga that wanted to give him his demo. When that nigga was when the 50 was coming out the motherfucking restaurant with that motherfucking stallion he was with. That wasn't his girl, by the way, but that's snitching. But
shit. He was out nigga hand in hand nigga in public though. He didn't give a fuck.
So here's the thing.
50 with the
now,
smoke.
Yeah, let me ask you. Look, his bitch is bad too though, and he still didn't give a fuck.
And could have been a business thing.
And his woman is 12 years old. So look, the nigga coming out the restaurant, the nigga pressing, right? 50 was super irked by that, right? So that's the same nigga. The nigga name is NFL Doom. Now, a couple days after that, Charlamagne and them on the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne was like, "Look, man, you telling me this the same nigga that's been pushing up on 50 this whole time?" He's like, "Man, that might be God's plan." He's like, "We might need to get this nigga opportunity." So they played a snippet of his song on their radio show, and they had people call in like, "Man, y'all think this nigga should get a record deal or not?" Most niggas called in and said, "Nah, that shit trash." Damn. So my question is, do y'all think that if you see a celebrity nigga, you rap, you sing, whatever, this person's in your field, should you take that opportunity to a person like, "Look, man, here's my IG, nigga, I rap"? Right. Should you do that or should you not?
You ain't got no choice.
It all depends. Well, earlier in the show, you said that y'all did a concert, which we all know about, with Twister in Arizona. And y'all seen Twister. You approached him, and time went by. Y'all got a song together.
You know what? Yeah. No, you're right. I think what we did at that time, right? Just the stars lined up to put us in a position to where we opened up for Twister and AZ, right? Like a year or two before we did the Gossip song, right? So we was like, we big fans of Twister, so we asked his manager if we can go chop it up with him real quick. We didn't say nothing about, "Hey man, put us on, man." Woo. We just said, "Hey man, big fans, man. You're a legend, man." You know, what I mean, shook his hand, took pictures with him. Yeah. Now, when the motherfucking feature came down the pipes years later, he might have been like, "Oh, that's the niggas that I ran into. They cool. I fuck with them." It just kind of, you know what I mean? You can't just be like, imagine if we'd have been like, "Oh shit, nigga, matter of fact, nigga, sign this, sign that, nigga, let's get this feature going."
Right. Yeah, it's definitely a way to do it. You know what I'm saying? You have to approach a motherfucker with respect and be hella respectable and all that. But you damn near got to do it though. You know what I'm saying? You got to approach. You can't let a nigga something. Yeah, you can't let a motherfucker slide because nigga, this your life you talking about. You know what I mean? So shit. The minute I see Ice Cube. The minute I see one of them motherfuckers, and I'm a young up and coming artist, nigga, shit, nigga, I'm getting active. Ice Cube should expect that, nigga. So don't be walking around, nigga, just loose like this. And if you don't want these hungry ass artists to come, that's what I would expect, nigga.
I know the conversation that I had with Q. He was like, "I ain't working with you if you're not an asset."
See what I'm saying?
Whether he can make some money with you or not. So basically, he looking to see if he can get down with you. He might like you, but if you see that you trouble, you bring trouble to the station, or you gonna bring money, you know, everybody. It goes back to what we had in our interview last week about protecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But this is Judge's Table episode number 15. We talking about hip hop things that are going on in hip hop. Like they trying to jump on Nick Cannon for saying racial slurs or racial statements. All he's doing is being himself. It's okay for other people to say what they want to say, but when we say it, they got a problem. You know what I'm saying? But this is LA. Right now, they got people staying in the house and people need help. If you need some help paying your rent, I got the link for you. You know what I'm saying? Here's a number for you to call to get some government assistance. They're throwing out $2,000 a month to help you pay your rent. That's it's 844-325-1398. 844-325-1398. Submit your application right now. This is going on right here in Los Angeles. It helps you get your rent paid if you can't afford to get your rent, because a lot of people that got to stay home lost their jobs. The jobs closed, and they're getting unemployment, and unemployment might not have kicked in. Number, once again, 844-325-1398. You know what I'm saying? And the Black Enterprise hit me off today, and they was like, could you please advertise to our brothers and sisters, stop buying Nikes, stop going to McDonald's so much, stop investing in these cell phones, and stop going to Starbucks. These are like the 4 main chains that we go to. How about you take $10 and invest a stock into that chain? Now, I've never invested in no stock in chains like that, but it's always a good idea to learn something new. You know what I'm saying? So how about go out there and learn something new? Start investing your money in some of the stuff that we messing around with. You spend $10 a day on bullshit anyway. So let's get serious and let's handle business. You know what I'm saying? It's the one and only Big Homie Madman. Let's get into another joint right now by the Horseshoe Game. I can play Still Trying, or we can go and get into last song, Sex Signals, Bitches Off That. Which one y'all think?
Either Sex Signals or Bitches Off That.
Going with that Bitches Off That, man.
Bitches Off That? Bitches Off That is what it is by the Horseshoe Gang.
Let's see, homie.
And let's see what they got for the
Don't you? Don't you? You think you gonna get you some bitches off that? Don't you? She want a motherfucker like me though. She want a motherfucker just like me though. I pull it down sitting in the Geo. I tell you motherfuckers just how it Geo. I give a fuck about what you got and where you get it from. I can get it done without spending one. You buy shit trying to portray your image, but it's hard to replace the rumors that we probably could take your women, because that won't get you no hoes, my nigga. That won't get you no hoes, my G. Y'all tell lies in order to get ahead, but that won't get you no dough, my G. She want a real, want a real, want a real one. On a real, on a real, on a real, homie. You don't appeal, don't appeal, don't appeal none. I'm only real, only real, Brody. I can play the back, still staying way out. I knock out the pussy, no standing, they count. If y'all niggas is tricking, then y'all niggas is tripping. You lame, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. In the club, man, these bitches, they be on me like a motherfucking wristband. It's Julius the Flyest, spell Heisman, he is, man. You hate on other niggas' game, yo, use a square. Y'all be cock blocking like long pubic hair. You see a bitch, you gon' sweat her like a cardigan. Giving her your credit cards, never see that card again. Your chain won't pull bitches, asshole, nigga. You bought a necklace, not a lasso. You think you gon' get you some bitches off that, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Think you gon' get you some bitches off that, don't you? Don't you? They don't want you. She want a motherfucker like me though. She want a motherfucker just like me though. I pull it down sitting in the Geo.
Yo, that's Kenny Siegel right there. Horseshoe Gang, brand new song for the people. This song is called Bitches Off That. You know what I'm saying? Now you say, what, I9 made that track?
The homie I9, shout out to I9, man.
Shout out to I9 for blazing that track right there. This is UNG Radio Station, Judges Table, episode number 15. Let me talk about something right quick for the people, y'all. We're going to give y'all a quick shout out to open your minds up. Okay. All right, it's time for y'all to switch it up, man, and invest your money in different programs, man. Go out to a black-owned bank. Black, Mexican, Puerto Rican. All right, take your money out of Bank of America right now and go and get it in the Union Bank. Go and get it in a bank that really cares about you, that might actually help you get your credit up, give you a loan. All right, that help you open up that company, that franchise that you got a dream to go do. Matter of fact, go holler at Worldwide Technologies, one of the top 10 African-American companies in the world. All right, matter of fact, radio stations like me, hook up with Urban One. Urban One is one of the largest chains that help internet radios. They're helping out Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, the Dish Nation. All these big radio stations are going through Urban One. You can go ask some of these people about Urban One, large company in the world that makes billions, and they hire hundreds of people to work in the company. Just like the Piston Group. All right, one of the basketball players that used to play for the Pistons, I ain't going to say his name, he owns his own company out there in Detroit. They manufacture cars. It's called Piston Group. You know, cars were created by a black man back in the 1900s, and we still get money off that right now to this day. And before we get up out of here off the UNG YouTube, welcome everybody on the Horseshoe Game YouTube.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
15.
I gotta ask my brothers one question before we get offline right quick.
What's up?
The reparations.
There you go.
All right, everybody's talking about reparations. Will it happen? Is it a dream? Is it just talk? And let me ask you one last thing. I mean, one thing pertaining to that. Would it be better to give every person an individual check, or we put it to an organization where people get their money monthly, and they get schooled on how to spend their money? Instead of giving a person each black person $1 million, example, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, some of the people gonna go spend it back on chains and Cadillacs, and they're gonna be broke right again. Or should it go to an organization where you only get like $7,000 a month for the rest of your life, where you would learn how to use your money? How do y'all feel about
That's
that?
interesting, man.
I mean,
That keeps me up at night. I ain't gonna lie to you, because that very question is something I go back and forth on. I'll be like, I can see the pros and cons with both scenarios. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I want my check. You know what I'm saying? All at once, because I don't want you to spoon feed me my bread. But there is some dumb niggas out there that's gonna just go buy all type of shit, nigga. They gonna buy chains, they gonna buy motherfucking Lambos, they gonna buy this, they gonna trick it off on bitches that ain't black. And so I don't know.
you know,
Just give me my bread though, but I don't know,
mean,
man.
the cold thing though, man. The unfortunate thing about it is that, like, in impoverished communities and in inner cities, fucking financial literacy is not a thing. Niggas don't have. When I say niggas, I don't even mean black people. I mean, if you take trailer parks, if you take projects, if you take shacks, if you take, just the hood, those people, they mamas and they mamas' mamas didn't have money. So they don't know the first thing to do with bread. And that's not race-based. That's fucking, if you white, and wherever.
So what you said,
Any race. So what I'm saying is, although you can judge those people that might spend their money recklessly, you can't really be 100% fault. You know what I mean? Because they don't know the game on it. You know what I mean? They don't know the first thing about what you would do with a lump sum.
So are you saying you with the option that
I'm saying?
that man was saying?
So those people do need the bread. I just personally think that the people in charge of fucking dishing out the bread need to be the black people that know what the fuck to do with bread. You know what I mean? Get the motherfucking Byron Allens, get the motherfucking Jay-Z, get the motherfucking Oprahs. They need to put fucking seminars together and say, look, man, if y'all want to do right, do X, Y, and Z. Now, you can do what you want to do with your bread, but you know what I mean?
I think ultimately, too, like, I really would love our black people to spend their money wisely and, you know what I'm saying, and educate themselves on how to invest and make your money grow and all that.
Right.
But if you work somewhere and you deserve, if you work somewhere and they finna give you a check, they ain't gonna tell you how to spend it before they give it to you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna spend it on whatever you want. So again, being black, you've earned that bread. So so just basically, the most logical thing is just to give niggas their money, man.
Hey, they owe us for life.
Exactly.
Every time a train starts up and take a trip, we help them build on that train. All the Amtrak and all that, they owe us for that. You know what I'm saying? They owe us for every time you get to a traffic light, every time a telephone, every time a car is by. They owe us for many things. Every time something is going on, we need our money. You know what I'm saying? They making money for life. Every time you turn the lights on, all this electricity that we're using in the station right now, you know what I'm saying? Everything, they get paid for life. They got a 300, 400 year jump. You know what I'm saying? We need our money, but the reason why I say they're not going to give it to us, they don't want to give it to us. They'll stall us out as long as they can. If you imagine every black person in the United States that's the descendant of slaves receives a check, they're not going to work. Could you imagine UPS don't have no brothers coming tomorrow morning, nobody at the airport, everybody done quit everything, you know what I'm saying? I mean, America be sick.
Oh yeah, but if black people just say, you know what, shit, we ain't doing this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will lose their mind because we like the engine that runs this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If it was for niggas, it wouldn't be no America. It just is what it is. And so not only do we deserve our bread, but we should charge the motherfuckers a late fee too. You know what I'm saying? Because they hella late with my motherfucking reparation.
Hey, that's deep right there. You know
I won. Give me my money.
Hey,
what? I lost.
No, that's deep, ladies and gentlemen. That's for the people right there. That is important information. Like loved one said, you know what I'm saying? Like Julius Doc J was saying to people, are people that's in charge or that has millions, could you please explain to some of the people? Let's give some seminars. Matter of fact, that's the word for the night. Let's get this seminar together. Let's get a big seminar together for the reparations. Let's get the Puffy Cones and the Ice Cubes and the Farrakhans and all the big people to explain to people who have never had money what should we do. Because we all know that the ones who ain't never had no money are going to do something wrong when they get it. Maybe if you say you get your $1 million, but you got to sign this contract. You got to go invest 13% of it in this, 13% of that, and that. You know what I mean? We got to take a school for people to really actually have knowledge of what to do and don't trick that blessing off. Because once you get money, it is a different ball game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
That's deep, y'all. You know. So with that right there, we out of here for the UNG YouTube. It's the Big Homie Madman. Let's get into it right here. This is by the Horseshoe Game. Go check out the new album right now, man. All right, girl.
Top Rock Nigga Remix EP. Check that out.
Hit that subscribe button right now.